Welcome to Golden Goose Tales. Today, we have a funny story about a hungry fox and a crow holding a shiny piece of cheese in its beak. Who do you think will get to eat the breakfast? Let's jump right into the story.
It was a bright golden morning in the forest. Sunlight streamed through the leafy canopy, painting the ground with patches of light and shadow. Birds chirped merrily, a gentle breeze rustled the tall grass, and the smell of wildflowers floated in the air. High in a tall, ancient oak tree with a thick trunk and wide spreading branches lived a glossy black crow. Her feathers gleamed like polished obsidian, and her sharp eyes sparkled with pride. Clutched tightly in her beak was a fat golden wedge of cheese. Her breakfast, a lucky prize snatched from a nearby cottage window. She fluffed her wings and looked down at the forest below, very pleased with herself.
This will be the finest meal I've had in days,
she thought, settling in comfortably. But she wasn't alone. Down on the forest path, a red fox trotted lightly through the grass. His fur glowed like fire in the morning sun, and his bushy tail swayed behind him. His amber eyes were clever, always searching, always scheming. When he spotted the crow and the shining cheese, he froze. His mouth watered instantly.
Aha!
He whispered to himself.
What luck! A breakfast fit for a king, if only I can get it down from that branch.
The fox sat at the base of the oak and tilted his head, pretending to admire the crow. His voice rang out, smooth and flattering.
Good morning, Mistress Crow. What a sight you are. Your feathers shine brighter than the night sky itself. And your eyes, why, they sparkle like the stars above.
The crow tilted her head. She had never heard compliments so sweetly said. The fox's voice grew warmer, smoother, dripping with honey.
Truly, you must be the queen of all birds. And yet, one thing I have never heard with my own ears. The beauty of your voice. They say it is as sweet as the lark's song at sunrise. If only you would sing for me, so that I, too, may know your greatness.
The crow's chest swelled with pride. She straightened her wings, lifted her head high, and thought,
Of course my voice is lovely. Why shouldn't I sing?
Eager to prove herself, she opened her beak wide and let out a loud, croaking caw. But the moment she did, down tumbled the cheese. Like a flash of red lightning, the fox leapt forward, snapped up the cheese, and landed neatly on his paws. With the cheese clamped in his jaws, he looked back at the crow with a wicked grin.
My dear Crow,
he said slyly,
you do indeed have a voice, but your wit, I fear, has flown away with your song. Remember this, never trust a flatterer.
With that, he trotted off into the forest, tail flicking triumphantly, while the crow ruffled her feathers, ashamed at how easily she had been tricked. And so, the fox enjoyed his stolen treat, while the poor crow learned a hard lesson. Flattery may sound sweet, but it can also be a trap.
So, my clever little friends, do you think the fox really wanted to hear the crow sing? Or was he just waiting for her to open her beak so he could grab the cheese? I bet you're all super smart and already figured it out. And that's the end of our tale, where giggles sail and adventures never fail. If you had fun, give a thumbs up and hit that magic button, subscribe, for more stories that sparkle and surprise. Bye-bye, Story Explorers. See you next time.